I said that the card today had to be better than the Saratoga card yesterday. It's not. Off the turf completely, and it's just going to be another day like that. It's okay. There's other tracks running. I'll actually mention a couple that I've been playing and having good luck at. But there's still a couple horses I liked. I had a winner yesterday, so there's always something. You just have to temper your expectations. If you're a vertical player or if you're a horizontal player and you like to play the pick fives, and then these cards just aren't for you because it ends up getting scratched down to a lot of favorites. But we'll take a look at a couple of races on the card that I do like. On the dirt, of course, it's going to be off. I think it's raining there. It's raining all day long, looks like. 6.5 furlongs, maiden allowance for race number 5. I'm against the one O'Gotten Girl. She's the 2-to-1 morning line favorite. It's a Pletcher horse. She'll take a lot of money. I mean, she should. So it looks kind of fancy, right? Like she sold for 140,000. She's been close a couple of times. Now she's had the freshening. So you figure, okay, today's the day. It could be. It's not like I'm completely against her, but I do like playing against these kind of horses. This was a pinhooked horse. I actually brought up the old blood horse. So this is for a yearling. She sold for $37,000, which, you know, it's pretty modest. They were able to pinhook her up for 140 in a 2-year-old in training sales. So obviously she was working well. They've tried different things. First start on turf, then right to the dirt. That was with Gary Gullo, and then transfers to Pletcher. So this start looked promising, so now we're going to start betting her, right? Favorite. Oh, now she adds Lasix. Favorite. And she just keeps stopping. This is a problem. This is a big, big problem in that she's tried different distances, different surfaces, and the results have been the same. The dam was very modest. She did win her first lifetime start, but then the wheels kind of came off after that. And the funny thing is, all the siblings, so her sons and daughters have run 67 times, just 9 wins. 13 seconds. So this is a pattern with the whole family. Dirt sprints, just 2 for 26. Dirt routes, definitely much better. But this is just a really, really modest family. And they weren't selling for much. So the fact that they pinhooked this thing for 140 was a stroke of business. She obviously must have really worked well on that sale, but the results are there. Yes, she can win, but I'm totally against her. The 2-Mun Love has kind of a lot going on for her, the same as O'Gotten Girl, in that she's just not a winner. But Rosario was able to sit her off the pace last time out. I like this start here. That was by far her best start. Rosario's back again today. He's ridden her a few times. Rode her here. These two, she's a perennial loser too, but of the two, I would actually prefer the 2-Mun Love because the odds will be better for one thing. She has as good of a chance. I think it's the 3 Shalimar Gardens, the one to beat in this race. Shalimar Gardens just missing that first lifetime start from a decent enough family. Princess Violet was a solid horse. She just about won the Go for Juan. She beat Stop Charging Maria here in the Grade 1 Madison. So she's been all right, and this is her first fall. So I kind of like Shalimar Gardens. Horacio de Paz, he does a really, really good job. This horse might take some money, Sarah Harper, because the presence of Irad. Ron Marquette, he runs at Saratoga once in a while. He ran one yesterday. It was the same story. It was an Irad riding as well, G Money Live, and they finished absolutely nowhere. They finished 8th, beaten a bunch. So that was just yesterday. Didn't take a whole lot of money, but just because Irad's there doesn't mean the horse is live, because that one certainly wasn't. So I'm not all that enthused about Sarah Harper. Some of the works look okay. This isn't a tough field, so maybe. And the 5-horse Silver Strand, this one's actually the morning line favorite. I lied again. I'm lying a lot lately, sorry. Silver Strand, 9 to 5, 2 to 1, same difference. But India, who was a really nice mare herself, she has thrown, well, there's a little bit of production. There's three wins from 9 starters, so there's something there. But she's had a ton of foals, and a bunch of them haven't won. Karina was the best by far. She won her second lifetime start and won the Jersey Girl. This one, India Song, won, but you can see they don't last long. Karina was in 2016, India Song 2014, running just a few times. This one, another one, Mott has only run once. And then look at all these ones that haven't run at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And look who the sires are. AP Indy, Street Cry, Frankel, Tappet, Frosted. I don't know. India just has not turned into a good mare. So That's good enough reason. This one should be out. She ran yesterday, the Goddess of Snakes. So enough about that short little field. Anyways, I find it kind of interesting. There's a few different things there. You can see my stream of consciousness handicapping how I kind of figure things out. This race, there's a very likely heavy favorite. I don't think they'll beat the 2-horse Gold Panda. This race was huge, the last start. I thought it was extremely impressive. Ran sort of greenly, did everything right, had post position number 6, and just really ran a nice race. I don't think we need to see the whole thing, but you can see got away out of the gate professionally enough, going to settle into stride pretty well. The 2-horse Water's Edge was a big favorite in here. So this is a first-time starter, and it's a decent race. Flip forward to here. And going to close up a lot of ground. Again, the big favorite is battling with King Angelo. Those two figured. They've put a lot of separation on the field. So it's the rest. It's them and it's them. But you can see our subject horse here, Gold Panda, coming in the outside, and really a nice stride. That's a nice stride, nice reaching stride, really lengthening. Very promising debut for a first-time starter. So will be bet off the board. 6-5 morning line seems reasonable. My exacta play in there going to be with the 3-horse V Pattern, another Horacio de Paz horse. This horse, the debut was solid enough. V Pattern has a similar pattern to, actually the family's been productive enough. There's one with a 104 buyer. Papa Shot was an okay hard knocking kind of a horse. Sharp Star. This one, Horacio trained this one too. And she had a win early on, 4th lifetime start, I guess. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, their 3rd lifetime start. So, you know, there's a little bit of ability. These things, they win. They're solid enough. So as opposed to the one we showed you in the race before, this one is okay. So that's my exacta play there. I'm not really looking further than that. The 6-horse Fenway, yeah. Whatever. I mean, Baffer, why bring this horse here? I don't even understand. Whatever. I'm kind of very ambivalent on that horse. So anyways, I went on and on about just a couple of races today because let's face it, there's not a lot else. There's a bunch of turf races that are not going to be on the turf, and that's that. There's an out-of-town watch list horse today. Oh, there was one. Okay, so watch list horse is Gold Panda, which will be a huge favorite there in race number 6. In the last race, I had Marvelous Maud as a watch list horse, but that's a turf race, so I would assume she will probably scratch out of that. Over at Belterra, race 3, number 1, it's Buckeye Magic. It's a Tom Drury horse. It'll be a short price, but the horse completely lays over the field. I mean, that's like a bet the bank horse. No, they don't exist, but it's a, you know, if there's a close to a sure thing, that's probably one of them. That's it for today. Let's hope for better weather ahead and better betting. Oh, tracks I'm playing right now, Delaware, I've been doing really well at. I've been doing well at Evangeline Downs. I don't know. It's random, but I like it. See you tomorrow.